So if you have a look on Google Classroom, the first thing we need to know is that once again all of the resources that you need to complete the assessment are there under the mental health and hot water. I might change that title to mental health and policing. Okay, so either way it's going to be there. This PowerPoint which we're going to work from for the first sort of couple of minutes is the one that's at the bottom there. You can see the one that's already open. And then I'm going to work from this here, outcomes required for the mental health unit standard. We're going to look at that. Okay. The first thing we need to do is we need to look at what we're going to be doing. So what we'll be learning, okay, so the first point there is mental health wellbeing, particularly in New Zealand context, and that really is in line with the factors that contribute to mental health wellbeing, and also how to identify someone with mental health issues and what do you do when you encounter someone with a mental health issue. Now in terms of the straight assessment, you won't be assessed on your ability to deal with people with mental health issues in a policing context, but the information that you'll get given and the workshopping that you'll do with Christine and Deb will help you understand that and answer your assessment a little bit better. So far we've touched on three main things. We've touched on what you think mental health or well-being is, the factors that can impact on our mental health and well-being. Some of those and most of those, some of those are out of our control, some of those are within our control. And then there's the lifestyle choices that you make, whether they're by choice or sometimes where you feel you're forced into them, that can affect your mental health and well-being. Okay? We're going to be, as I said, this one here, we're going to be working through the mental health student workbook, which is what you've got. Now it's really important that if we have to go into lockdown and you don't come into school, that you'll be working through this workbook and these resources so that we may even do the assessment while you're out of school. Alright, so we can get to that point, and then what we would do is once there's all clear, I guess, we would have Christine and Deb come in and do the actual policing side of it post the actual assessment. So theoretically, if we had to stay at home from tomorrow, we're in a good position working through Google Classroom, working through videos that I post, etc., to actually get this done. Alright? If I just come out of that. Now, what we've got here, I haven't posted the assessment, but I've posted what basically is the mark sheet that you will get post the assessment. This is what you are going to be assessed on. Okay, I'm just going to make it a bit bigger. Okay, the first outcome is you have to describe to me factors that contribute to mental health well-being, and they're described in terms of the capacity to strengthen, make someone stronger against stressful life events. So it's how you actually manipulate those factors, such as environments, maybe whānau, whatever they are, to actually make you stronger. Then the second one here, 1.2, is good mental health is described in terms of lifestyle choices. So what are those lifestyle choices that you can make that are going to impact on your mental health and well-being in a positive way? But also, I'll be asking in the assessment what that means for your policing career. Okay, so that's the lens that we'll be looking at it. The final one is factors that contribute to mental health problems are described in terms of their capacity to render a person vulnerable. So it's the flip side of the first one. Okay, whoops. It's the flip side, of the second one. Sorry, my bad. Flip side of the first one. So what is it about these factors that can make a person vulnerable? All of the information is in Classroom, it's in that booklet in fact, so we're going to work our way through it. Okay. He Pato, any questions? Now, the last thing, and this is a little bit for Alyssa, that's why I've kind of, it's a bit funny, but basically we're going to be doing the assessment in the form of a test. It's an open book test. It'll be done over 2 spells in the first instance, but maybe 3. basically you'll be given a thing on Google Classroom to open up, and you'll have 3 sessions in class to complete. You may use all of the resources that are on Google Classroom. You can take your booklet into the exam as well, and basically you'll be doing it in that format, okay, rather than an assignment like we did with the career pathway. He patai? Okay, cool.